お前、ここに捕まってたのか。クロコダイル。
久しぶりだな、麦わら。
Look, I've tried to record this welcome back video multiple times. It turns out one of my microphones is broken. I think over the course of time, we'll talk about, like me being gone and everything like that. Ultimately, everything is fine. Life is going good. You just, over time, you stop doing one thing and you replace it with something else. That's probably the best way to say it. I've had a pretty good 2025. Been busy, for sure. But, I can't complain. And I'm certainly happy to be back doing this. So let's get into it. Alright everybody, Stinky MD back here again. We're playing Gen 9 Random this time around. Wanted to give myself a bit of a warm-up as I get back into the swing of things. As I said in that intro thing, I think I have recorded this video about 5 times. I feel like it's like a divine punishment or a divine test to see if I really, really, really want to do this. And yes, I really, 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 really want to do this. And so here I am. And we'll jump into it right now. Stinky MD versus Golden Reverum. Now, I've seen these battles so many times. I should honestly just do different battles at this point, or maybe not even show these, because maybe these are cursed. I'm playing random battles, again, as I said, to kind of just, refresh my mind into battling without having to think of putting together a new team. But in doing that, I discovered that random battles has their own strategy to it. Not necessarily like a meta game per se, but there are some Pokemon that are just better than others. But I think the name of the game is essentially set up, control speed, as I've done with this paralysis on this Pavilion. Flareon's going to come out. I'm going to get toxic. You're going to click Sleep Power for some reason and really fumble. I don't know how much you would have done because you're a Pavilion, but you're +3 and all the stats that matter, namely some kind of attack and speed. So you could have beaten my face. Flareon's going to go down to 2%. I'm going to click Facade because I'm cheap. That is literally the only reason why I did that. I don't even know why I didn't click Trailblaze there. I guess I thought I was going to go down. I don't even know what I thought, but I just wasted Dragonite's multi-scale by doing that. Low Kick is going to come out. You're going to click Knock Off. See, there's something that would have lived with multi-scale, probably. Been able to do some big damage to it, but it's Low Kick, so I'll be fine. Here comes victreebel. Insert some kind of comment about Mega victreebel. Again.
Deal me out this hand, Jason. I'm about to bust. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was the bathroom. Oh, good lord.
Again, I recorded this video like 5 times, so we'll get to it. We'll get to the excitement. Frankly, I'm just trying to get this one recorded in the books so that I can, start building some momentum on this. I have a lot of random battles that I've done over the last week about. Maybe not a week from when you're seeing this, but over the course of a week, I did a bunch of random battles, kind of just warming up again. I don't feel like sitting down and making a team just yet, so I'm just going to be, hanging out in the randoms for right now. Not a bad place to be, I'd say. Chansey's going to come back out. You're going to go Flapple. I'm just going to click T-Wave. A lot of this is like just listening to what the game tells you to do. So I'm going to go Screamtail here and just click Play Rough. I'm going to do big damage, about 50%. You're going to be paralyzed, and so I'm just going to hit you over the head with Play Rough again. Take you out. No sweat. I should win this one pretty easily. Walking Wake's going to come out. I'm going to use Wish. You're going to miss a Hydro Pump. I think maybe if you hit that, you might have. Actually, I don't know because I'm Chansey. So the Wish is going to come through. I'm going to have a safe switch into Chansey. Hydro Pump's going to come out. I'm going to T-Wave. You're going to go down to 47%. I'm just going to click Seismic Toss. Probably just click it again, right? I soft-boiled. Wow, you didn't have to do that. But we do it anyway, and we're going to hit the Seismic Toss. And we're going to pick up the victory. I have a few thoughts about random battles as far as like the type of Pokemon you get and the items you get, but let's just go to the next match. so that we can finish this video. And I do just want to say I'm not in a particular rush to get through this video. It's just like I've literally seen this 5 times over the last like few days, just because it's been on and off. So look, let's just get into it. Stinky MD versus 001G. You're gonna go Conkeldurr, I'm gonna go Eternatus because we're playing random battles, of course. I'm gonna Toxic Conkeldurr because that's better than Flame Orb for me. You do greater residual damage, and fans of the channel will come to know that I love residual damage. I love Sand, I love Toxic, I always try to find a way. Salazzle is one of my favorite Pokemon. It just scratches an itch in my brain. I'm Toxic stalling here by choosing Heatran and switching out Volbeat. I think one interesting thing about random battles is that the opponent can't see your Pokemon, so that in part becomes part of the strategy. When do I switch? How much do I want to reveal? I find that when I start revealing some of my stuff, my opponent's more willing to reveal their stuff. But of course, if you just have a bad matchup turn 1, you're probably going to want to switch out. But then again, people overthink things all the time, so what's the right answer for sure? I'm going to Stealth Rock here. You're going to Calm Mind. Everything goes back to setting up. If you can set up, you're good. So I'm going to click Lava Plume for some reason. I'm basically lost. Like, I don't know what to do. Drift Bloom is also really scary because it has Unburden, so it probably has a berry or something like that. I say probably, like I haven't seen this 5 billion times. There's the berry. Rock Blast is going to go off. I don't know about you, man. I'm always disappointed when I use Rock Blast, those multi-hit moves. I just feel like if it's not Mega Heracross with a gazillion attack stats, so I'm being unreasonable, if it's not that, then it always just lands on 8% or 20%, and then I just get taken out. Frostmoth is going to come in. You're paralyzed, which is fortunate for me because I may have died. I probably would have died to anything that you threw out there. But because I'm Frostmoth, I'm going to set up Quiver Dance. I'm going to live the Iron Head and click Ice Beam, take you out. I feel like I'm gaining momentum, but it's actually still 3 on 4. And I think Heatran's on like half. Then knock off the Swalot. I feel like I've seen Swalot so many times. I have no creative things to say about it. I will say, though, playing random battles is interesting because as I go back into Gen Z OU, I kind of have a taste of certain Pokemon that I want to use. Swalot is probably not one of them, unless, like, like if this video gets, like, 1,000 likes, yeah, I'll use Swalot for a year. I don't mean that actually, because I don't mean that actually, but seriously. Yeah, I set up Dragon Dance, click Outrage. If my opponent doesn't have a Fairy type in the back, Regidrago is probably going to end your career. So you quit. And that's the match. Hopefully this audio sounded good so I can actually post this video. Yeah, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. Hope you're 2025. Because I mean, let's just be real. Like, I stopped playing. Like, I stopped posting like March, of this year, and now it's October. My goodness. Anyway, we move, man. Life happens, and life is happening right now. So I hope you're doing really good. With all that being said, I'm gonna wrap up the video and hopefully listen to this audio and not pull my hair out. How do I end these? With that being said, GG's to the opponents. Thank you for watching. And I will see you next time.